Black again. Thank for life and the mighty life giver. Give thanks for health and strength. Give thanks for the Black God of Ethiopia, God in 3 persons, Prophet, Priest, and King. King Rastafari, King Marcus, King Emmanuel, Charles Edwards, Black Christ in flesh, Jofia, Jah. Rastafari. Today we're gonna talk about homosexuality. Yeah, many people say it's a touchy subject. It's not. It's just science, it's just common sense, it's just natural, when we talk about homosexuality. Now they have many forms of what they, describe as homosexual acts. They have their different categories. I'm not here to decipher that. I'm here just to speak on it. Yeah, from a Black God's point of view. Let's deal with it. So quickly, we can see in nature, everything from the atom, the smallest particle that exists, it has a feminine energy and it has a masculine energy. We consider that positive or negative, not negative in the sense of evil, but negative in the sense of charges. So it's more preferable to use a feminine and a negative energy, a plus and what they call a negative charge, or however we describe it, electrons, protons, then you got neutrons, but that's just neutral. So it's electrons, protons. So when we actually look at this, even from the smallest particle, that's it. That just totally wipes homosexuality out. The whole question of homosexuality is destroyed from the atom. You need a feminine and a masculine energy. You need a positive and a negative energy. You need opposites to attract, to create, to make more. You see? The state of homosexuality is what we'll call neutral. It does nothing. It serves no purpose. It's like a barren tree that doesn't bear fruit. It's neutral. It cannot create. It cannot make more. You see, and the first commandment of life itself is to be fruitful and multiply. Which tree on this planet? Just pick a favorite fruit that you love so much. A sugar apple, a mango, a pear tree. In order for you to enjoy that fruit of that tree that you so love to eat, it has to bear the fruit. Yeah, it has to bring forth the fruit. And as life itself, everything has to bring forth fruit. The oceans has to bring forth fruit. The land has to bring forth fruit, the trees, the animals, it has to bring forth fruit. Even the clouds have to bring forth fruit, water, to water the land. So is humans. Humans have to bring forth fruit. If you don't bring forth fruit, you're good for nothing. You're just neutral, you're just there. You don't serve a purpose, So, as we can see, even when we leave the particle sense, the atom, the smallest particle, and we expand, to the farthest extent of thought, and an existence in the physical world, you need a feminine and a masculine energy. If you have a electronic like your phone, the phone part has the actual feminine side of the charger, the little hole, the little empty space in the hole in the phone, that's the female part. In order for you to charge this phone and do whatever you want to do, you need a male. You see? Let's get a male. Yeah, see, we got a male. You see, he got the little, let me bring it a little closer so we could see. You see, he got the little thing sticking up here, sticking out. Yeah, that's for him to plug in to make a connection to your phone so your phone could charge. So when a woman and a man come together, they could charge and make life. You see? But if you take this charger, yeah, let's use for an example. I'm coming right now, Royal Family. I need to have my gadgets ready. But if you take a charger, the male side, and you take another male plug, you see the two males, you see they both have, male parts, and you try to put them together, it's no, yeah, it's just no, it don't work. Yeah, it just don't work. So yeah, this doesn't have to be a long video. I know they say some youths born, with homosexual tendencies, you know. Some people say because they were raped, and, some even was educated by society that it's okay to be a homosexual, but society is wrong. The person that raped you and make you feel like it's okay to be a homosexual, they wrong. If they tell you that you were born a homosexual, they're wrong. Yeah. When we are born, when we come into this earth, we have to learn. Yeah, we must be educated. Yeah, of what's good, what's bad, what's normal, what's not normal, what is a male and what is a female. Yeah, and what to do with them. Yeah, when you get a spoon and you get a plate, you must learn what to do with the spoon and the plate. When you get a car, you got to learn how to do, yeah. So is the human body. We come into the human body as a baby, male or female, and as that baby male rises and become older, his parents supposed to tell him and differentiate to him what it is to be a male and what it is to be a female, the difference. Or you're a male, my son. Don't do that. Females do that. You're a male, my son. Don't wear that color. Females wear that color. You're a male, my son. No, you can't be attracted to other men. Females supposed to be attracted to other men. You're supposed to train the child in the way they should go. Even a little young girl, she doesn't know, she's innocent. So she comes in the world and she may have a tendency to look at another woman and be attracted. And you have to tell her, no, 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 no. That tendency, that feeling you have, it's incorrect. Correct that feeling. Yeah. And learn that a woman is created for a man so we could have more of us. The mere fact that a person decides to go with the same sex, it's a disrespect. It's a big disrespect. It's a parenthood. That's why all parents are disappointed, no matter how they try to, you know, show I really support you. No, because they know how they got here into this planet. It was the love and understanding and the respect of their parents. Yeah, to be a male and a female, to come together and respect nature, what is natural, which is the way of life. They chose that way and came together and created us to have children. So when a child decides that, hey, I'm not gonna find a woman and make a child, or I'm not gonna find a man and make a child, I'm gonna go with the same sex. The parent looks at it and like, I love my child, but this is not right. I can't even have no grandchildren. I have no one to pass the TV to. I have no one to pass the car on to. I have no one to pass the house on to. Because they're not having children. They're homosexuals. When they reach old, they're both gonna die without kids. And they're not even trying. Yeah. They decided not to make life. So that must be disappointing for any parent. Because all parents come, the original parent that birthed the child, it has to be a male and a female. Two females can't make a child. Two male can't make a child. So anybody in this planet that has a physical body, you under the sound of my voice today, you anywhere in the world, and you listening to the priest, you have parents. You have a male parent and you have a female parent. No matter what their condition is, they could be a crackhead, they could be a stripper, they could be a pastor, they could be a pilot, they could be a billionaire, they could be a fisherman, a farmer. You have parents. If you have a eyes, a ears, a nose, a mouth, a teeth, you speak and all these stuff and you walk around as a human, you came from a man and you came from a woman. That's the only way you can come here. And to actually decide not to find yourself a mate and continue on life, no, that's dishonoring life. That's disrespecting life. There's no loyalty in that. There's no education in that. There's no understanding of education in that. A truly educated person, a truly intelligent person, heeds to what's natural. Because that's smart. If it's natural and it's the way life been going and the way life is going to continue on, that's natural. We don't need no one to teach you. You need nobody to preach you. You just look and see it for your own two eyes. As you grow older, even as a child, if you grow up with two homosexual parents, as you grow older, you just open your eyes and you'll see the only way humans come to this planet is through a male and a female, naturally. Any other way is just spook science. It's just, people going against the grid. And when you go against nature, then you're going to have this feedback from nature. You're going to have plagues and pestilence and hurricanes and earthquakes and, the sun heating up and fires. And yeah, that's what happens when we go against what is natural. We cause an unnatural effect in the universe, coming from our energy, coming from our lifestyles, coming from our ideals. You think nature's proud to know that every animal is finding themselves a male and female and procreating and making more animals. Every tree is finding the male pollen and making more trees, making more seeds. You think nature's proud to know that human beings who claim to be the supreme beings, the supreme intelligence, above the animals, above the trees, they just won't humble. They just won't understand. Man, woman, child. Man and man, no child. Woman, woman, no child. No fruit, no product, no nothing. No, it's not good. Even if you can't have a child, and you're a woman, you should encourage other women to have children, to show them how blessed to be able to have a child because you can't have a child. Don't get angry because you can't have a child and say, hey, I want all the women to turn, homosexual, lesbian, because, yeah. No, don't, yeah, encourage life. We come here to live, not to die. So every government leader, every doctor, every lawyer, every preacher, every teacher, every scholar, bald-head, row, straight hair, no matter what religion, common judgment sense, life over death. Why would you want to die? Why would you want not to continue life? Why would you want not to preach, teach life? If you live in, that's selfish. You alone want to live. You don't want nothing else to live. You don't want to give nothing else an opportunity to live. That's sad. That's selfish. It's greedy and godly. Let's minister to life. Our parents give us life. Even if you don't believe in a God, you don't believe in a God out there somewhere. Believe in your parents, that they give us life. And we must do the same. Give life and give it more abundantly. Plant more seeds around in your garden and bring life. Adopt some animals. Yeah, and mate them and let them have children, many goats and cows and sheeps for miles of the pasture. Yeah, promote life and then find a queen or a king, not of the same sex, of an opposite sex. So you can make the children and you could spread the children out across the planet. That's life. Anything other than that, that's death. Drop it. That's X. Well, Emmanuelize. Let's see, ja, Rastafari. See, my thing was unbuttoned the whole time. But when you get into these stuff, it's only and then, because sometimes, yeah, The word of the Lord, it just come upon your heart to speak. You just want to jump up and speak, and then sometimes you're like, oh. But we got it fixed, so we can get over that. We ain't gonna watch that. Yeah. If it was wrong, what we can do? Make it right. Because no one's perfect, you see? Sometimes you don't know you're wrong. And when somebody tell you, yeah, you see how the priest come? Black again. I love everyone. I'm not judging nobody. You know, I'm not saying that a person that practices homosexuality is a bad person. I'm saying the person that practices homosexuality is wrong. See the difference about the concept of life and what ministers to life and what gives life. If we can get that same homosexual sexual person to understand what ministers to life, and they begin to move towards the things that minister to life, go and get themselves an opposite mate and get into a normal home, a normal family, an original family as nature, science, God, even the atom intended to procreate. Nothing come here to die. Everything wants to live. Even when you drop your flesh, something eats it. They eat off your flesh and then they feed their children and then this level. It's just life. Life never stops. The greatest white scientist, European scientist, not even African scientist, he can tell you nothing can be destroyed on this planet. An atom cannot be destroyed. Yeah, it only changed form. So we never die. We just change form, and we change form through procreation. Yeah, I myself will find a wonderful queen as I do have one. I in trouble. And me and her will come together. And through, yeah, the infusion of life, the liquids, the waters, they mix. And in her belly, yeah, she'll insinuate flesh upon the waters, you know, and then she will push, you know, out of the Nile, out of the valley, she'll push forth more life, something just as us, reincarnated. Yeah, and it brings more life. And then what we bring will do the same. Find a woman and then test the waters. And sometimes you test the waters. That means every time you try to procreate, it will work. That's why it's a blessings when you procreate. Yeah, because you test in the waters. So let's be holy again. Holy just means to live truth. I'm telling you the truth from science. I'm telling you the truth from common sense. Without gods and all these extra things, just common sense. Yeah, heed to common sense. And let's minister to life. Life over dead every time. Only Emmanuel I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps to strengthen the page. It allows me to one day go live once I'm past, 1,000 subscribers. Many of us know how to go. Don't forget to like the page because when you do, it helps to generate people to the page. So more can, have the knowledge and, of enough things, I reasoning back and forth. I always stand to be corrected. I'm always open, to hear what people have to say. Yeah, because, each one teach one. So same said way, I give thanks for the love, give thanks for the time, thanks for those who watching, who follow my page, who take the time to listen to the priest, those who comment below and respond and reason. I really appreciate that. I love the feedback from the people to hear what ones and ones have to say. We black by popular demand. We black again. You know what I mean? Africa is for the black Africans. Me just push that in there. Humans are all humans, but we different. We have different colors, different races, different cultures. That's fine. We have cats, but there are many different kind of cats that have different cultures, different colors. The leopard and the lion, they cats, but they different. They eat different, they sleep different, they live different. So we're humans, just like cats have different cats. We're humans. They're different kind of humans. They're Indian humans, Chinese humans, European humans, they're black African humans. Yeah, that eat different. Yeah, different cultures, everything. So yeah, we come into all express, our identity, but in life. Because if an Indian don't carry on life, the Indian's gonna be exterminated. If the Chinese don't carry on life, and if all the Chinese world practice homosexuality, in 100 years, China's gonna be gone. In Europe, if every European practiced homosexuality, Europe is gonna be destroyed. There's no more children. I tell y'all, it's just so common sense. Yeah, it's not a big talk. Many people may feel in themselves, but I want to be, homosexual. I was born, yeah, they feelings. Feelings, evidence, and truth, they, yeah, they have to come together. You can't have a feeling, but your feeling is not the truth, and it's not evidence. That means you have a wrong feeling, and it's okay to have a wrong feeling. But it's really wrong when you have a wrong feeling, and now you know it's wrong, and you don't do something about it. So do something about that feeling and accept that that's just a feeling. I know who you are. We all have to fight feelings. Sometimes people get on your nerve and you want to punch them in the teeth. But you got to fight that feeling and say, you know what? I'm going to breathe. I'm walking out here. Yeah, so in many aspects of our life. Even in our sexual genders, our sexual urges, you may have a feeling, but that don't mean it's a correct feeling. So you have to learn self-control. From a child, your parents were responsible to teach you self-control. Yeah, so when you have these feelings, and these feelings don't line up with what's natural, what's natural, what's a part of the cosmic continuance, yeah, that's when your self-will comes in. Your ability to choose. Am I going to accept my feelings and go after my feelings? Or am I going to accept what is truth and right and ignore those feelings and walk in my power, my ability to choose? Even if my feelings don't suffice. Because feelings just go away. I feel sick. And then like 2 weeks later, you feel better. I feel sad. Then someone make you laugh. Okay. I feel hungry. And then you eat, then you're feeling gone. That's feelings. Feelings come and go. So if you feel gay, if you feel like you're homosexual, let that feeling pass. Yeah, and get to the real thing. So if you're a man, you feel you want a man, that's just a feeling. Ban that feeling. Yeah, and go and get a woman and feel a woman like you're supposed to. Yeah, even if you're going against your feelings for them, train yourself to love woman, baba. Don't train yourself to go after your feelings. Because you can feel anything. If you feel like killing someone, you can kill them. Yeah, you can go after your feelings. You can feel anything. Yeah, I feel so sick of you. That's only right now. What about tomorrow? You may not feel the same way about the person. Even love, some people get triggered love. They say, baby, I love you. I can be with you forever. And then by the next week, they don't love the person no more. Because the feeling gone. It wasn't true love. It was just a feeling. They feel like they love this person. But they never had the proof to prove the love, So, royal family, give thanks. All respect to all humanity. I respect all humans. No disrespect. But humans, we cannot disrespect nature. We can't disrespect what's natural and expect nature to confide to our principles of what we think is right. Nature's not going to do that. Nature has set a course from creation. It's not changing it. The seas never come over the boundary until these times, you know this? Because humanity is out of boundary. Humanity burning fossil fuels and filling up the oceans and with plastics, and is mankind pushing nature to clean up herself and respond, and she does it destructively. She doesn't do it with flowers and daisies. No, when nature's cleaning up herself, she's destructive. She slide whole mountain and cover all the trash. Yeah, no matter how much people die in that, thousands of people just earthquake, she shake the earth and just shake up all these buildings and things that need to fix. It's nature. And if she want plants there, yeah, she'll put plants there. Yeah, so we have to get in tune with nature. Humanity has to stop running after the feelings. Ole Emmanuel, I. Lucy, I, Jah. Rastafari. Black again, the priest. Black it up. Black it up.